In a world not too far from our own, Tiana Tiara, a renowned intergalactic explorer, embarks on an extraordinary journey. A journey that will take her beyond the stars, across the expanse of the universe, to a place where the laws of nature take a backseat to the unimaginable. Meet Tiana Tiara, a young woman of exceptional courage and curiosity. She's not your typical explorer. She's a pioneer, a trailblazer in the truest sense. Her mission? To seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no one has gone before. This is her story, the story of her great departure. She's been preparing for this moment her entire life, studying the stars, the planets, the galaxies. She's spent countless hours in simulators, training for the rigors of space travel. She's read every book, attended every lecture, passed every test. She's ready. And yet nothing can truly prepare her for what lies ahead. Her ship, a marvel of modern technology, stands ready on the launch pad. It's more than just a vessel. It's a home, a laboratory, a sanctuary. It's equipped with everything she'll need for her journey. Food, water, oxygen, and a library full of books to keep her mind sharp. As she steps into the ship, the excitement is palpable. She can feel it in her bones, a tingling sensation that starts in her toes and works its way up. This isn't fear, it's anticipation. She's about to embark on the greatest adventure of her life. She straps herself in, checks her systems one last time, and then it's time. The countdown begins. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lift off. The ground shakes beneath her as the ship roars to life, hurtling her towards the stars. As Tia's ship disappears into the abyss, she leaves behind everything she knows, headed for a world of unknown senses. A world where creatures possess senses beyond our comprehension, where the impossible becomes possible. This is her journey, her great departure, and it's only just begun. As Tiana Tiara lands on the alien planet, she encounters the first creature of her journey. The creature, a being of simplicity, relies solely on a singular sense to navigate its environment. Picture a creature with a sense of touch but devoid of sight, sound, taste, or smell. Its existence is dictated by the physical interactions it has with the world around it. A life limited to the tactile. Its world is a symphony of textures, from the rough grit of the planet's surface to the silky breeze that stirs the air. Suddenly, a shift occurs. The creature, previously bound by the confines of touch, is imbued with a second sense. It's as if a curtain has been raised, revealing a whole new act. The creature is no longer just feeling the world, it's hearing it too. The rustle of leaves, the trickle of water, the soft whispers of the wind. All these sounds flood into its consciousness, creating an orchestra of auditory experience. Tia watches, her eyes wide with wonder and curiosity. She observes the creature as it recoils, confused and overwhelmed. It retreats into itself, seeking refuge in the familiar. But then something incredible happens. The creature begins to adapt. It learns to filter the cacophony of sounds, to distinguish between the irrelevant and the essential. It's like watching a child discover their voice for the first time. Tia is fascinated. She marvels at the resilience of the creature, its capacity to adjust and evolve. She can't help but draw parallels between this creature and us, the humans. How we too are constantly adapting, evolving, pushing the boundaries of our understanding and capabilities. The creature, now a symphony of touch and sound, continues its journey with renewed vigor. It interacts with its environment in ways it couldn't before, its world expanding with every new sound it hears, every new texture it feels. Just as quickly as it happened, the creature adapts to its new sense, leaving Tia in awe of the transformation. Moving deeper into the planet, Tiana Tiara witnesses an even more astonishing phenomenon. Here, the evolution isn't just about survival of the fittest, it's about the acquisition of senses, one after the other. Witness, ladies and gentlemen, the spectacle of a creature with two senses suddenly gaining a third. Imagine the wonder, the confusion, the exhilaration. For us, the concept of seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting and touching is so innate, so fundamental, we rarely give it a second thought. But for these creatures, each new sense is a revelation, a quantum leap forward in their understanding of the world. As Tia watches, she sees a creature accustomed to only sight and sound suddenly gain the sense of smell. It's like watching someone who has lived their lives in monochrome suddenly see the world in technicolor. There is confusion, yes, but also a sense of joy, a sense of discovery that is truly breathtaking. And it doesn't stop there. Tia moves on, encountering creatures with 3 senses gaining a 4th. Again, the same pattern repeats. The initial shock, the confusion, and then the dawning realization of the possibilities that the new sense opens up. It's like watching a child take their first steps over and over again. But Tia's journey doesn't stop there. She sees creatures with 4 senses gaining a 5th, with 5 gaining a 6th, and even humans, or creatures like us, gaining a 7th sense. Each time the process is the same. Each time the joy, the discovery, the sense of wonder is the same. And each time Tia is there, witnessing it all, sharing in their joy, their confusion, their discovery. She is a silent observer, a chronicler of this extraordinary evolutionary process, a process that seems to be unique to this remarkable planet. And through it all, one thing remains constant. Despite the rapid evolution, the physical forms of the creatures remain the same. They adapt, they learn, they evolve, but they do so without changing who they are, without losing their essence. It's a lesson in adaptability, in resilience, in the power of evolution. With each new encounter, Tiana Tiara marvels at the planet's extraordinary evolutionary process. In the heart of the alien planet, Tiana Tiara comes face to face with the ultimate revelation. As she ventures deeper, she stumbles upon a creature, strikingly similar to humans, yet different. It possesses the familiar 5 senses, and an additional 6th one, just like us. But there's more. A 7th sense, a sense we humans have yet to comprehend or even imagine, is evident in this alien being. Tia watches in awe as this creature moves with a peculiar grace. It's as if it's aware of something beyond the physical world, something that our 6 senses can't perceive. The 7th sense seems to give it an edge, an ability to interact with its surroundings in a way that Tia can only dream of. Her curiosity piqued, Tia can't help but observe this creature's every move. She sees it respond to stimuli that she can't sense. It's as if this creature is tuned into a different frequency of existence, one that Tia can't access. She watches, fascinated, as it navigates its world with an ease and understanding that is beyond her comprehension. It reacts to unseen forces, perceives unheard sounds, and communicates in a way that seems almost magical to Tia. She can't help but wonder, what is this 7th sense? How does it change the way this creature perceives its world? How does it affect its interactions with its environment and its fellow creatures? It's a puzzle, a mystery that Tia yearns to unravel. But more than that, it's a glimpse into a world of possibilities, a world where the boundaries of perception are pushed, where creatures evolve to perceive more than we can imagine, where senses aren't limited to the 5 we know, or even the 6 we speculate about. Tia is left with a feeling of wonder and a thirst for understanding. She yearns to know more, to understand this 7th sense, to explore its implications and its possibilities. As Tia observes the extraordinary evolution of the creatures, she wonders what it would be like to possess this 7th sense. With her mission complete, Tiana Tiara begins her journey back to Earth. Her spacecraft hums as it leaves the alien planet, a world so different yet so intriguing. A world where creatures evolved, not by physical form, but by developing additional senses. Tiana Tiara's journey had been nothing short of extraordinary. The planet was a living testament to an incredible evolutionary process. Creatures with a single sense acquired the knowledge of those with 2 senses, and so on, in a unique chain of enlightenment. The way these beings adapted to their new senses, yet remained physically unchanged, was a marvel to behold. She had watched a simple 1-sensed creature, akin to our primitive life forms, gain the knowledge of a 2-sensed creature. It was as if she had witnessed a single-celled organism transform into a complex multicellular life form in a matter of moments. She had observed a 2-sensed creature gaining the knowledge of a 3-sensed one, and the transformation was equally fascinating. It was like watching a plant suddenly become aware of the world around it, responding to light, touch, and sound. This pattern continued until she saw a creature, similar to humans with 6 senses, acquire the knowledge of a 7th sense. This was a realm beyond human comprehension, a dimension where awareness extended beyond the physical world. Tiana Tiara's experiences on this alien planet had been eye-opening. She had seen firsthand how evolution was not just about physical adaptation, but also about sensory development. This journey had forever changed her perspective on how life can evolve and adapt. As she reflected on her experiences, she realized that she was not just a witness to this evolutionary marvel, but also a part of it. She was an Earthling carrying the knowledge of a far-off world, ready to share it with her own kind. As Tiana Tiara returns home, she carries with her not just memories of an extraordinary journey, but also a newfound understanding of evolution and the boundless possibilities of the senses.